That's our warning. We're live.
Here we are.
Hey, everybody. We're live on YouTube.
All right, let me get my notifications. Nope.
There you go. Here we on.
There it is.
All right. The notice just went out to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Guys, it's our first live together, like
All 6.
all together.
Yeah.
Plus, we got Lisa.
Hi. I'm still
How
happy to
amazing.
meet you with my
I'm a little
camera.
starstruck, I'm not going to lie.
Don't worry about it, Lisa. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's totally fine.
Oh, I probably should bring up the YouTube so I can see the comments and things, right?
Sure. So the time is always going to
Like
be
that'll actually help me, right, Stace?
right.
Like I'll actually
The
read
time
them.
will always be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, no matter what daylight savings we're on or off. It's always going to be 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just letting you guys know.
Okay. It's nice working on a big desktop, though, I will say.
I bet. Lisa, where are you exactly?
I'm in Vancouver, Canada.
She's in Canada.
Yeah,
What time is it there?
it's 4 o'clock.
Okay, so you're in the same time zone that Chow and I are in right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm now in the California. Where are you, Stacy?
I'm in Phoenix, outside of Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and we don't recognize daylight savings time, so I float between like Pacific and Mountain. And right now we're on Pacific.
That's a subject of confusion for everybody.
Except for me. I'm totally fine with it.
But I think this honestly is the first, like, not Stamp Wars, but, Stamp With Me that I've had actual daylight. Subject of confusion. For everybody.
Hey, you guys, don't forget to put your chat on live chat. Give us a thumbs up. We've got a lot of people pouring in, and we're so happy to see all of you. This is fantastic. We're going to have so much fun.
Hello, everybody. We have 67 people watching right now.
7 a.m. in Perth, Australia. That's not too bad, Michelle. Good morning.
So she's probably having her tea or coffee and watching us.
She's in the future. She's already in Sunday.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, everything seems to be alive and working, and there's a discount code in the link already.
Ooh, thank you.
Nice. Lisa.
Wow.
So generous. That's awesome.
Do you want to elaborate on that, Nancy?
30% off until tomorrow at Local King Rubber Stamp. The code is NSLKSWN. So Nancy Stamps, Local King, Stamp With Me 30. NSLKSWM 30. 30% off until tomorrow.
That's very specific.
That's it's oddly specific, but thank you for being so generous, Lisa. Wow.
Yes.
Just for Stand With Me viewers.
All right.
Yes.
It could be a lot of viewers, though, Lisa. Just letting you know.
Okay, thank you for inviting me. Anyway, this is my first live video.
Really? You've never done?
I feel like it's mine too. Don't worry.
Wow. Stop, Ryan. You're just trying excuses now.
Well, we're glad to have you, Lisa. This is only our second Stamp With Me. So thank you for joining us. And this is really easy for those of you guys at home. You should have already purchased the stamp set. It is the Humming Along stamp set. It is a red rubber stamp set. It has a 2-part die, and you can use any paper markers. If you have the Local King markers, you may want to use those. If you have any of the magic mushrooms, you may want to use those. Whatever you have, use what you have. We always say that. And all we're going to do here is basically just like when we do Stamp Wars, we're just all going to play along, and we don't have any preconceived notions or
There's
ideas.
no playing in Stamp Wars, Nancy.
There's no sabotages. So we want you guys to get your stuff out and stamp along with us, and then we will ask you guys to post them online at the Foiling Snobs Club, or if you're going to do Instagram, and make sure you tag Foiling Snobs Club and tag Local King Rubber Stamps in your beautiful creations. And stay along because we're probably going to have some giveaways. Oh, yeah.
And, well, we are definitely going to have giveaways because also at the end of this live, what we're going to be doing is announcing the winners from the giveaways from our Stamp Wars.
That's right. Yes.
Okay. So,
And also, I really wanted to add, how did we meet, Lisa? How did we discover Local King Rubber Stamps? I think she was like our second Stamp Wars sponsor, something like that. The one where I lost.
Oh yeah, the one I won.
Yeah, I mean, I can't forget that, so I had to bring it up.
Lisa has been on the stamping market for how long, Lisa, have you been doing this?
12 years.
12 years. So Nancy would always go to the Allentown, Pennsylvania show, occasionally the Maryland show, and occasionally the York, Pennsylvania show. And Lisa's stamps, as you guys already know, she draws them, she manufactures them. They were just always stuck out to me, especially her Asian themed stamps, because you know I'm half Asian. But so every time she would have these show specials where you go to the booth and you can watch her husband do samples, and you just fell in love with her demonstrations and her stamps. So I always bought 4 or 5 stamps at the stamp show and just followed her around. Of course, that was like go on the internet and buy everything. So when we started Stamp Wars, I reached out to all the companies that I love. You know, obviously we had Catherine Puller as our first. We have Lisa from Local King, Kitchen Sink Stamps, Blue Knight, but these are all companies that are on the stamp circuit. So obviously they can't get on the road with COVID. Lisa's locked in Canada. She can't go anywhere. So I wanted to continue to support these companies and bring notice to all of you guys, our viewers or subscribers, to their wonderful products. And I know you guys are having a blast with them, and I can't wait to see what you guys make with the stamp set.
Thank you so much, Nancy.
You're awesome, Lisa. We don't want you to retire.
Well, I'm kind of enjoy the life stay at home.
Well, she wouldn't be retired if she just doesn't go out onto the stamp circuit anymore, and she just sells everything from online. So
yes.
Well, I will go to the show as a customers. I always see you guys come to the show shopping, then working. So yeah.
So Lisa, may I ask you a question?
Sure.
What is, besides yourself, what is your favorite go-to stamp company?
Favorite go-to,
as a customer, like what would be the booth that you'd have to go and visit and, you know, have cash in hand?
Yeah, there's actually 2. I don't know one of the company, are they still in the business or not? Is those are very cute mouse house. Is it the mouse house? Let me show you.
I know what you're talking about. I think you're right. I don't know if I have a couple of their stamps.
Of course you do, Nancy.
It is a cute little mouse. It reminds me of Cinderella. Like she had those 3 little mice that Gus.
Yeah.
So
they are super cute.
This is the only stamps that I keep beside my own stamp. Is this a little cute mouse?
Aww.
Yes.
It's a stamp ability, but I don't know. Are they still in the business or not? You think?
I don't know. We'll have to look. Yeah, I have some of those.
Somebody said yes, they're still available. House Mouse is the best
sold
knife.
by Stampendous. Yes.
House Mouse sold by Stampendous.
And then so they are the one of the company that I love their stamp. I just love the cute choppy stuff.
Cute.
Yeah, but the other one is Art Impress, Bonnie and the Phil. Yeah,
Art Impressions. Yes.
Art Impression. Yeah, their stamps. I will buy their. I bought their stamps, but I can never use in my video. Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There you go. So that's my answer.
Good answer.
I'm here for the tough questions here, Lisa.
Good
so,
question.
but it's about Local King Rubber Stamps tonight. So
She didn't realize she was going to get grilled.
I will.
When I go to the show, I shop too. You know, I'm exactly like you guys. I have a lot of stuff that I haven't opened it And I even forgot how, like, oh, I have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How often do we get to actually sit down with, a stamp designer, owner, business owner? So I think it's, fun
Yeah.
things to find out about them.
Well, ask
Yeah,
any
absolutely.
question. Yeah, any question you like to know. Yeah, even for our viewers, if they have any question, just send a text message. I mean, leave a leave a
Comment.
comment.
Yep.
Yeah, chatting with us, and then I will answer it.
Yes, they are all saying that they all have house mouse. They love art impressions. So yes. Good, great. All right. Does anybody else have any questions for any of us while we are face up before we go hands down? Tracy's showing the beautiful stamp set.
And if you don't have the stamp set, we want you to play along with us. Just grab
Make
stamps,
something.
create something with us. This is about being together, having a good time, and just crafting together live.
Here you go, Kay.
Absolutely. And are we going to have like a special place they can share on the FSC
Yep.
page? Awesome.
We'll post something on the FSC page. And if they're not part of our Facebook group, they can go on Instagram and just tag Foiling Snobs Club and tag Local King Rubber Stamps. Yes.
So Sheila's asking, Lisa, on your website, how can I tell if the stamp is a regular stamp or a shadow stamp like the stamp we are doing tonight?
Good question.
Okay. Yeah, Nancy, no.
Big ol' S there.
So the big
Nancy,
S means it's a shadow stamp, which means the outside is what's going to stamp, and it's going to be very solid for you to color. Great for the markers.
I was wondering what that S meant. So that's what that S means right there?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
I think I have one of yours.
We'll be more prepared for the next Stamp Wars.
Lisa, it's like a snowflakes, and it's very pretty. And
I know the one you bought. That's the reverse. Yeah.
oh, so pretty. What a great idea. And you're getting like white and whatever ink you put down as the background. I think that's beautiful.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, actually, I enjoy the time stay at home because now is the time because I think we did like a 36 shows a year, 1 year. So basically, we live on the road, and my husband have his full-time job too. So I never get a chance to really sit down, play the video. The only time I make a card is the time when I have a new stamp launch and I need a sample card. But now I actually spend I can't believe if I don't have at least like create a YouTube, keep the online store running, I'm going to turn insane.
And you've done some great YouTube videos lately. They have been amazing.
Yes.
But the problem is that once when I'm done with the video, and then the rest of the day, I don't know what to do.
You need to have a bunch of crafty friends to hang out with like we do.
I know. You guys are so far away.
But we all do it online.
We do this
Come visit.
all the
I'll
time.
come visit. I know you can't leave Canada, Lisa, but I'll come visit.
Oh, or Rice Lake is away for you. I just found out Nancy like to fishing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just moved my boat out of the storage spot it was in all winter. Lisa, what does the D stand for on the stamp?
That means they have a die cut, like a
has a matching die cut.
Yeah.
Cool.
The big one is I think they have a double die, like a double. I should put it like a double D. Yeah, that means that
I
stamp.
wish I had a double D.
Hey now. Do you mean like a double die, like it'll cut the outline out and then the detail?
Yes, this one has two dies. So it has an interior and an exterior die.
Yeah, so the 2021 spring new design, they all have a double die.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes, and we'll be playing with these. All right, everybody is saying hi. Belinda, what is shipping like from Canada? It's actually not too bad, and Lisa does a really good job with shipping very quickly. So take advantage of the 30% off, and that's definitely going to help you with eating up some of that shipping cost. So the code, I posted it there, but I'll tell you guys again, it's NS as in Nancy Stamps, LK, like Local King, and then SWM, stamp with me 30. So NS, LK, SWM 30. And it's in the description. And we're going to go hands down. And I want to show you guys, since I know some of you may be coming in and out as you're stamping and shopping, which is perfectly okay, or you're watching this on the replay. The coupon code is 30% off only until tomorrow. I want to show you guys, we're going to go hands down and show you guys some of the new stamps that I got, and I am just in love with them. Ask these guys, I've been stamping with them every night this week. So let's take a look at those too.
Are we ready to go down?
Sure. I'm down.
All right.
So
I'm
this
down to
is
go
the
down.
one Lisa was talking about called Rice Lake. There are 8 brand new background stamps. And this one I just stamped and then colored it with, I have it upside down, colored it with pan pastels. But yes, I would love to be fishing in that lake right now. It's awesome. This one is called Perfect Storm. And this one, I just used 3 different colors of ink and kind of did my own little ombre. I've also stamped this out with the Hero Arts on. Look at the detail in this, you guys.
Nice.
So easy to use. This one is Jelly Giggles. And this one, I just randomly put some ink down. And then when I was done stamping it, I spritzed it with water and I was able to get a second print off of it. So I actually got 2 off of this one, but look at how ethereal they look. They just look so real. And then the last one, our girls were fighting over this one. This is the Flower Garden one. And all I did here was stamp it on pink paper in black, but I've had a lot of fun with this one, doing it in a whole bunch of different colors as well. So, and tonight we're going to be playing with the Humming Along stamp set. We have the double dies, as Lisa said. So you have an inner die, which will cut all of these inner pieces out. And it also gives you a little bit of dimension that you can pop up on the flowers. These are freesia flowers. Is that correct?
Oh, sorry.
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry,
And then we have our,
I'm trying to fix my camera. So
oh,
sorry.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Are they
And then we
bleeding
have
hearts?
No, I
Yeah.
think they're called freesia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the second
Fuchsia.
die
They're
is
called
the outer
fuchsia.
die.
Fuchsia.
Fuchsia.
Yeah.
These were my sister Chris's favorite flowers, the fuchsia. Yeah.
Aww.
So Lisa, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I don't
shoot.
know if I'll be using them, but I need to know how to use the magic mushrooms.
Absolutely. Do you want the, oh, actually, do you want me to show you now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay. Let me grab some. I was actually planning to show my first card. So the magic mushroom, it works when it's brand new. If you touch it, it's dry, right?
Yes.
So if there's a little bit moisture, it will work better. But don't never wash the magic mushroom, because it's like magic. They will grow up 2 times bigger than this.
Okay.
Okay,
I
and then
think Nancy actually discovered that.
Yes, I did.
Yep.
and then it take a 2 weeks to come back to original shape. So
Oh,
you
good
don't
to
want,
know.
yeah, so
Okay.
you don't
Wow.
want to wash them. So the only thing is that you
It's
want
that memory foam.
Yeah. So the only thing you want to do is just have a wet cloth, kind of just rubbing it. So just give a little bit moisture, just like that. Okay. So, and then we have a 10 color, right? So I'm going to have my yellow and the orange. Okay. And then we just grab the impact. So I'm going to grab okay, so they work well with the dye-based impact. And then when we use the dye-based impact, we don't really have to worry about the cleaning. But if you want to use the pigment impact, you have to clean after you use the pigment impact. It's just to treat those magic mushroom like a sponge.
Okay.
And then, so we can just pick up some colors here. And then you can just rub. They work well on the regular cardstock. They don't blend in well on the glossy. So if you want to use the magic mushroom, make sure you use like a regular cardstock. And I found at least 110 pounds cardstock from Michaels. They are actually it's nice quality. It's called Recollection. Is it what I call?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, recollections.
Yeah, so, and then you can just rub in, okay? And then here's what you can do is if you tap hard, it become darker color. If you release a little bit pressure, it become lighter color. So basically you can do whatever you like. And then once you want to, you don't really have to clean. Oh, actually like this is yellow, right? I accidentally dipped in the orange impact, but that's okay. This is how you clean. You just use a wet cloth, kind of rubbing the sponge area, and then use a dry towel, kind of absorb all the ink on your sponge. And then see, I don't even have a color anymore. Yeah, so
Okay.
just give it a try. Is feel it. Yeah.
That actually works pretty well.
Yeah. I have a question for you guys. Can I ask?
Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. So I know Nancy working at the Ford company. How about the rest of you guys? Is this your full-time job or is it just your hobby for fun? Because I'm looking for a new hobby to keep me busy.
Well, I thought we were going fishing together.
Well, fishing, I keep you company.
She's not gonna fish. She'll just keep you company.
Yeah, but you know the fishing, like a quilting, they need a patient to do that.
Yes,
I'm the
that's
person,
true.
I don't have a patient. Okay, so what's are you guys still working or like what's your job or this is your full-time job?
Tracy, you want to go first?
Sure. So yes, I do have a full-time job. I work for a insurance company, and I'm the director of operations for the county that we work in. But it's a national company, and it's a wonderful company to work for. I love my job. It's very rewarding, and we help people who have behavioral health, whether they need like mental health or they need drug and alcohol treatment. Our insurance pays for the people in Pennsylvania who are on medical assistance. So the most vulnerable people.
Oh, that's nice. So this is rubber stamping is your hobby. Do you have other hobby?
Yeah, I'm in part of a service club called Seroptimus, which is a women's service organization. And we work to help raise awareness about domestic violence and human trafficking. So that's very rewarding for me to be part of the Seroptimus organization. I'm also really active in my church. I'm married, and I have a son who just turned 16. He's learning how to drive. So he's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
Great, Tracy.
Thanks for asking.
Casey?
So this is my hobby, and I do have a full-time job. I work from home though. Fortunately, I work for a local hospital system, and I'm a financial analyst. So all my stuff is done on the computer, so I can work from home, which is fortunate because I'm also my husband's full-time caregiver. So that's my other job. With that, I really don't have any other hobbies at the moment. I used to do softball, but then the pandemic kind of shut that down. So I haven't done softball. And then I was kayaking, but that takes me away from the house for a long time. So that's kind of on hold. And like outdoorsy stuff, like hiking and stuff like that, I haven't been able to really do just because pandemic reasons. And then also I just can't be away from the house that long. So that's what I do. And then I have 2 grown kids. They're out of the house. So it's just my husband and I and our 3 dogs.
3 dogs. Oh, all I want is to have a dog.
Stacey, did you mention that you make purses, or you did make purses?
Yeah, I started my crafty life, or whatever you want to call it, by making purses and bags and totes and stuff with my best friend Renee. And so the SNR Creations from the Heart is Stacey and Renee Creations from the Heart. That's what our name comes from. So I do love doing that. It's just that when we stopped going into the office, that was kind of like our advertising and how we got sales and stuff for making our bags and purses. And so once that kind of stopped and we started working from home more often, then that kind of dwindled off, and then we got into paper crafting. So that's kind of taken over my craft room. I still have, all my stuff for making bags and purses, but it's just not something that is, close to my heart at the moment. I'd rather do cards. I like the cards. They're easier They take less time than a bag or purse. Thank you, Lee.
This is my first
Thank
time
you,
ever coloring a
JD.
stamp, and it's kind of a mind twist right now.
It is, isn't it, Ryan? It is
Yes.
weird.
Oh, if
Yeah.
if this is the first time you are using your stamp, grab a eraser, okay, just a cheap eraser. Try to erase the surface of your stamp. That will help you ink like 10 times better.
Awesome,
and then
thank you.
Yeah, just rubbing the surface. You will see, you know, when you buy the new stamp, sometimes when you stamp few times and they don't get the ink well, right? So if you just rubbing with a eraser on top of a surface and then you stamp again, they will absorb the ink so well. You will see the difference right away.
Stacy, you mentioned that you work at home. I work at home too, but before the COVID, I didn't work at home. But I've been working at home now for over a year, so I can relate.
Yeah, I've been working from home probably over 5 years. So when they did COVID and they sent all of my other people in my department home, it was all new to them, but it was just like, well, this is just, you know, business as usual. There was no change.
We want to thank, we have a VIP sponsor who sent us a PayPal donation. So thank you to our VIP. And thank you to JD for the super chat. I was going to call it a happy chat, super chat. So thank you for those of you that want to donate. Just so you know, when you donate, it goes towards postage, and we will have a 20,000 subscriber giveaway coming up very soon. But also Lisa has donated, I think we have 5 $20 gift certificate codes that we are going to be giving away. Wow. And we're going to, at the end of Stamp With Me tonight, we're going to be giving away our 5 packages for Stamp Wars. So we are going to be giving away a lot of prizes today. So stay tuned, color with us, participate. Michelle has a question. Lisa, please explain why the rubber stamps with watercolor markers require either 1 or 2 stamps. So are you talking about the regular watercolor markers, or are you talking about Lisa's markers? Because Lisa's markers are amazing.
I can attest to that 100%. First time using them and I'm in love. They're juicy. The nibs seem like they're going to be, sorry, I'm just searching for my mono eraser because I'm going to take the tip from Lisa and kind of wear down the surface of my stamp here. Yeah, no, the local King rubber stamp markers are legit.
They're amazing.
You know, and I'm just taking a mono eraser, which has a little bit of a, it's a sand eraser, so it's going to just have that nice grit and kind of just kind of break the surface of the rubber stamp, condition it. This is a good way to condition your photopolymer stamps. Any stamp, really. Any new stamp.
Lisa, I think that is so awesome that you're pitching in with prizes tonight. I mean, how amazing. And that wonderful discount. You are our hero. We love you so much. Thank you for doing that. That's amazing. Thank you.
Oh, you are very
we got another one.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you, Melissa. So I will attempt to answer the question here if this is what you're asking. Oh, Wild Turkey Bluff. I see you. Can you email me your address, Wild Turkey Bluff? Because we want to send you something, Wild Turkey Bluff. Please email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. So to answer the question about the markers, I think it depends on the markers that you use. These markers I found are just right for stamping. I've tried the Tombow markers. The Tombow markers for me were a little too dry, and so it did take multiple stamping to use those. They're great markers, don't get me wrong. I think everybody owns a couple of them, but they just seemed very dry. Now, the Korean markers, on the other hand, were too juicy. They were just too moist. So they put down way too much ink. And so these markers are right in the middle. And you can see I just stamped them down one time. If you want it to be more saturated and darker, you can go in and re-ink and stamp it again. That's why I like using a stamp positioner. But I think these markers are just the right amount. And I like the nibs. They're very sturdy. They're very hardy. And I know many of you guys have told me you've had these markers for years. years and they haven't dried out. So I've been using them for a few months now, and I'm very, very pleased with them when it comes to stamping with them.
Thank you, Suzette.
Thank you, Suzette.
May I just make an observation with the markers? I feel that the kind of the low profile barrel and the fact that it's squatter than normal, it's going to hold, the felt inner here is going to hold a lot more ink. So they're just going to be juicier, but then, the felt is going to actually kind of keep that flow going. So it's just a very different way of like a configuration of a marker that.
Okay, here is something you guys probably don't know. Those markers, actually, you can refill with water.
What?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, but
Really?
don't do it unless it's necessary, okay?
Right.
You know,
right.
they
It's super dry.
They can, when you grab a piece of paper, okay, if you can draw a line, that means your marker is okay. You don't need to refill. If you left your marker on the table overnight, your grandkids, your kids forget about it.
Blame it on the grandkids.
They dry it, and then that's the time you need to refill. And I actually have a video to show you how to refill, but don't do it unless necessary. People sometimes they was wondering, how come I have to stamp 2 times? Actually, the paper is very important.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, if you use like a regular cardstock, especially the cheap cardstock, you have to do 2 times because the quality of your cardstock is not that good enough. But if you use a good quality, like a Mako cardstock, like a special glossy cardstock, and then 1 stamp, you will get the full image.
Thank you.
That's
We got
true.
another one. Thank you, Jen Knable.
All right, Jen. Thank
You see
you.
what- You guys, did you see what she said underneath that? She says she's paying us to stop saying moist.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she said no more. Don't use her favorite word anymore.
That's hilarious.
We love
She
you,
has-
Jen.
She has an aversion to the word moist, but we won't say that word anymore.
What was the word we're not supposed to say again?
I'm not gonna say it. I said it one time. That's it. I don't want Jenna coming after me.
Hi, Nancy. Hi, Kay. You're
You're
can play
welcome, Deborah.
along with whatever you have, whatever you guys have. Yes. You can use whatever you have.
We never finished answering Lisa's
I was getting there.
question.
Chow, you go
Oh,
next.
Sorry.
Go ahead, Chow.
That's okay.
I
was
used
aware.
to work in the casino as a blackjack dealer, but then I ended up staying home about 5 years ago to stay home, take care of Kyle. So I'm a full-time mom and a housewife.
Blackjack dealer?
Yeah, right? Isn't
Oh,
that
I
funny?
don't play card with you. I maybe end up to lose, right? You must be good.
My supervisor used to call me Black Widow. You don't want to play with me.
Wow.
I didn't know that, child. That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Right.
he used to call me the
Interesting
Black
job.
Widow because when I'm hot, I take customers' money.
Good job, Chow.
Thank you, Deborah.
Thank you, Deborah Littlefield. And
Brian,
let's
you want to answer Lisa's question?
Sure.
Yes, Brian, you're last.
So my first profession currently is I own a bakery, specifically a cake and cupcake shop.
Wow.
Yeah, I started actually my first sort of taste, no pun intended there, of kind of being artistic in a profession in a crafting sense was cake sculpting, fondant, just all sorts of stuff when it came to pastry. But I loved the artistic nature of it, so I really got into like the kind of like the Cake Boss stuff and things like that. So I've had that for about 7 years. I started that out of my apartment when I was 23 years old, and now I'm actually in a transition where I discovered paper crafting last year, very much thanks to Nancy, and of course, the rest of the FSC. But Nancy was my first sort of YouTuber that I started to follow, and almost in a way stalk, and she kept me around, and and she kind of showed me the ropes for sure, and then she's kind of guided me on my journey with paper crafting and card making. So it is my goal in the next 2 or 3 months to be doing this completely full time.
Wow, you just start stamping 1 year ago, and then you are already. I saw your YouTube channel. Wow, that's amazing. A bakery. You know what? I love to bake. I mean, work at a bakery, but I am just afraid I'm going to eat all the bakery myself.
I hear you there.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ryan is our prodigy. He is extremely talented. He has natural talent. He has natural charisma, and everybody who watches him loves the story of his journey, loves rooting for him, and we're so very proud of how far he's come. And he has his high moments and his low moments like the rest of us, and we love having him on the team because we all support each other. But when those ideas come out of him, there's no stopping him. He is on fire with what comes out of him. And you're just so surprised. Even yesterday watching his live, we were like, where is he going with this? And he pulls out this beautiful card at the end, and we're like, leave it to Ryan. It's always a surprise with him on what he's going to accomplish, but it never, ever underestimate how talented he is. He's really going to go far with this industry.
Wow, thank you so much, Nance.
And then you met each other just online?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and
I met Nancy in person.
Yeah, Nancy and Tracy met in person.
Tracy
and Ryan.
Tracy and I met last year in person before 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know.
2 years, yeah.
Because Tracy lives in Pittsburgh, which is on the other side of the state of Pennsylvania. So she's about 3.5 hours from me. And she watched my videos, and we were actually in another YouTuber's channel. We were chatting it up and found out that we're both in Pennsylvania. We both had similar likes, and so we started talking. And then she called me up one day and said, hey, I'm going to be in your neck of the woods. Do you want to meet up for dinner or something? So my daughter and I went to meet her, and we became friends from there. And then we were talking about building up Tracy's YouTube channel, and my YouTube channel was growing, that I said, all of these people want to know if I have a blog. I don't have time for a blog, but I'd like to know, would you like to pair up and let's make a Facebook group together so they can share their ideas and creativities, and let's help each other out. And so through doing that, it also happened to coincide with COVID hitting. So Tracy and I, 1 year ago, almost exactly a year ago, started a Facebook page. And when we started the Facebook page, immediately we had like 300, 400, 500 people jump on just from our YouTube channel. So Chow was always on there, always giving positive comments, always like being so nice and helpful. So we said, Chow, do you want to admin our page? So Chow jumped on right away to become an admin. Stacy was always very good with the technical part of it. Stacy's excellent with the scan and cut. She understands foiling very well. So we asked Stacy to become an admin. And then Ryan, like he said, was stalking me. So we were very curious about who is this man that's on our crafting channel. And so we had Ryan join us. And this is where we became our own little kind of crafting community with
He stalked me too.
Group.
Don't get it twisted.
We do now. Yes. We did
well, no,
you.
You had to kind of,
we background check
vet
you.
me.
Yes.
Yep.
We are just like a regular family. We're like brothers and sisters, and we work each other's nerves, but we're also the first ones we talk to when there's good news. We're the first ones we talk to when there's bad news. I mean, I talk to these guys more than I talk to my own sisters, and these guys are my family. No matter how much we go through thick and thin, they're my family.
Yeah, best friends. We become best friends, all of us. We're so close now. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And we have a lot of fun together, and we have a lot of fun doing stamp wars. We have a lot of fun getting to know our subscribers, our viewers, our people on our club, on our Facebook page. It's just such a blessing to interact with that. And Nancy said when we first started, we had, we quickly grew. We have over 2,000 subscribers. Chow, do you know how many exactly?
26 something last time I checked. 2,600 people in our group.
That is amazing. I've been on other Facebook groups for years that have never even reached that many people. So that tells you something, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And the reason I really enjoy these guys is because I do work full time. As Lisa said, I do work for Ford. And I'm a single mom with 2 kids. So I can't always produce a video every night of the week, although I did do it for 90 days during COVID. So asking these guys to start a YouTube channel and to give you guys something to watch during the week and just give you a reference, a point of contact of real life, because I know a lot of people still are in quarantine. A lot of people can't get out, can't see their loved ones. And so having real life people to talk to and to craft with, that's why we made sure that everybody had a YouTube channel. And the other thing that we stand behind is good companies like yours, Lisa, is to make sure that we are supporting companies that are giving us good products, great customer service, not just companies that are trying to sell us a box of bologna and then they never ship the box. And then we find out that they never shipped it, took everybody's money, and then lied to the whole world about it. So we don't want to support those kinds of companies. We understand that a lot of our fan base are, especially right now, everybody's kind of on a little bit of a restricted income. So we want to make sure we show good products or products you might already have, how to recycle and reuse them. And just be about the consumers instead of just always trying to sell what's the newest, greatest, and then you find out it's really not that great. So
right.
Nancy debunks pretty much everything that comes on the market, and she does it for her subscribers. She spends the money, she takes that risk, and she kind of says if it's worth it or not. And I think that's always, her integrity has always been something that I've respected. And I think that's kind of what I'm not speaking for everyone here, but I'm pretty sure that that's kind of the general consensus, is that that's her.
Well, and as a team now, we also work to do that.
100%.
yes.
100%.
Yep.
Because we're stronger in numbers.
I think just educating people. How many of us, like, I really didn't think I needed a scan and cut, and Melanie sent me a scan and cut, and now I love my scan and cut, and now I'm like, okay, how do I use this thing? And I don't want, I know foiling is frustrating for people, and I know having these big, powerful machines. So I love the fact that we all work on educating people. Stacy is a whiz with the scan and cut. Chow is awesome with the scan and cut as well as the silhouette. So we all try to find something that we're pretty good at that we can help everybody. You spent $300 on a machine. Let's show you how to use it the right way so you don't get frustrated and leave it in the closet to collect dust.
Like the foiling stuff. That's exactly what you do with the foiling stuff for people.
Yeah, I learned how to half foil from you, Nancy.
Your foiling is amazing, Lisa, and I really want to show them some of the foiling stuff you sent me.
Yeah, I have never tried. I got the machine, and then this is amazing. I didn't even know that we can do that.
Yep.
There's my scan and cut Melanie now.
Hello, scan and cut Melanie.
Melanie's is it Melanie, your daughter just had a birthday? Second COVID birthday, I think you posted.
Yeah.
I can relate.
I think I used just about every marker in this 24 pack. I think so. And now I'm just going to take, because I do have some ink left on the stamp, I'm just going to do a little watercolor and see if that'll work for me.
Hi, Erica. She said, I just spent 45 minutes looking for the stamps on. I thought we were on at 8. Erica, jump on in. We just got started.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh, I like
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
He made it watercolory.
So this was the first stamping.
Okay.
Right. And then I just took my stamp and sprayed it with water, and then I get the watercolor version.
Cool. That is very cool.
I'm actually going to do a little Joseph's coat on this. I'm going to cover it in some clear embossing and go completely black over it.
See, I would have never thought of that. That's why I love having you guys all on here, because we all produce different ideas. So those of you that purchased the stamp set, it's not a once and done, your idea only. You can always go back and watch this video and say, hey, what did Ryan do? What did Nancy do? What did Stacy do? And so on, and pick up different ideas for using this stamp set.
I mean, we really try to do that too for Stamp Wars. It's like when we do our after Stamp Wars videos, it's like we don't always necessarily know what everybody's going to do, but we definitely want to do something different than what we did in the original, Stamp Wars. And then also try and keep it different from what everybody else is doing, so we don't have multiple videos up there. And I like that for that reason, because then it makes me go out of my comfort zone and try something different. So I've definitely learned a lot of new techniques because of Stamp Wars.
100%. And we're
Jerry
so.
said-
Oh, go ahead, Joe. I'm sorry.
Jerry said that she just ordered a marker. Everything else she had tried does not work.
Aw, Jerry, you're not going to be disappointed.
Yeah, the only other markers that I've used that have worked decently was the ones that I used for the Stamp Wars, which was the distress markers. But unfortunately, you really can't get these anymore.
Can't get those,
and
right?
Nope.
they're not refillable. So
Well, they are refillable, but we won't go into that.
Yeah, and I did try these when I first got them with the Korean markers, and you guys, they were just too juicy. So
Every
I'm
marker
really
is
happy to
refillable.
have these.
We just had a super chat.
Wow,
right. Thank you,
Tanya.
Tanya.
Thanks,
Wow.
Tanya. That's awesome.
She says, love watching Nancy. Have learned a lot about stamping and foiling. Thanks for all the helpful techniques.
Thank you,
I hope you guys are shopping at local King Rubber Stamp right now, because that 30% off is awesome. You're gonna see so many beautiful sets that you're gonna fall in love with. Make a wish list. If you can't get them all now, make a wish list and just gradually start building it up. I don't think the shipping's that bad. I've purchased from Lisa before. She's very economical. The way she packages her product and sends it to you, there's no waste, you guys.
Right.
She's not sending it in these gigantic boxes and charging a lot of money for it. So,
And she also does a lot of free shipping specials.
When you're doing 30% off, that's pretty much eating the cost of shipping, you guys.
Yep.
Deborah's asking what the stamp set is called. Deborah, it's called Humming Along, and it's a stamp and die combo set. So it has both the stamp set and the dies.
And Elizabeth is doing a wonderful job at being our admin tonight, and she has linked for you guys the website and the discount code. And for those of you that are new to our channel, want to know what the donations are about, down where the chat box is, there's a little dollar symbol that you can donate, and all of that money goes towards our postage fund, which we go through very quickly. Last year, I think I spent, what did I say, $1,700, something like that in postage. Yep. But I love to share with you guys. Lisa has sent me a couple of extra stamps, so I'm going to be giving those away as well.
Nice.
As well as she gave us some gift certificate codes. In fact, I think it's time to pick our first winner. Chow, since you are mama to be, Chow, scroll through the comments and pick our first winner. We're gonna send somebody a discount, a gift card right now.
Right.
So just pick any comment.
Pick any comment.
You go for it, Black Widow. You do it. You do it, girl.
I'll close my eyes and point.
Hey.
Are you kidding me?
All right.
Hey.
Love
Gets
that
me every
name.
time. Gets me
Love
every
that
time.
Name.
Please email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com, and I will send you over your discount code right now so you can go shopping.
Congratulations.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
Well deserved.
Hi, Star. Belinda Waters, she's asking, can you explain the types of stamp sets? Are they all solid stamps that you have to color and then stamp?
Oh, no.
No, she
And
has
then
all
also-
different ones.
Somebody also asked, what does the D on the right mean? So these people are obviously late comers. So
Yes. Are you kidding me? You won a gift certificate. Email us at foilingsnot.com.
Yep. We got some PayPal donations. So thank you to Mary for sending it through PayPal.
Oh, thank you, Mary. You're so
So
sweet.
the difference is when you guys send it through PayPal, there's not as many fees as there are through YouTube taken out. So thank you so much.
Okay, so there was a question.
Widow.
Yes.
They
So
want to
the
know what
D,
Black Widow is.
we'll have to go back and watch the beginning because Chow explains it.
Yeah, Chow
So
is the Black Widow.
The D
So
on
the
the packaging means that there's a die set. There's dies that go with it. The S means that it is the shadow stamp, which means that it's like what we're doing right here, where you color the stamp and then it's solid. Yeah. So you're basically coloring the stamp rather than it be an outline stamp. You're coloring the actual stamp itself.
Yep, you can color it or stamp it with the stamp pad. Either way is great.
Right. I think
I'm
I might
happy.
do that after I'm done with this. I might take my ombre stamp pads and just do that and see what these look
Yeah.
like.
Ooh,
That's a good way to
great
like make
idea.
quick cards, Stace.
For sure. Yeah.
We're gonna
Look
need a
at
lot of
those
thank you cards
hummingbirds.
tonight.
We are going to need a lot of thank you cards tonight. Yes.
Look at the
Yes,
detail
Sheila,
on
we're
those.
very,
Does everybody
we're
know that
very
if they
lucky.
do donate, we will need their mailing address emailed to us just because we want to give them a little thank you card.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever you guys donate, we try to each send you a card. So if you donate all the time, you will have a collection of cards from each one of us.
Right.
But make sure we have your mailing address. So when you donate, especially if you have a name like Cindy is Wild Turkey Bluff, we just got Cindy's address because Cindy donated at Stamp Wars and we didn't have her address. So now Cindy's going to get a card from us. So thank you, Cindy. And you guys can donate either through PayPal or through YouTube.
What about the letter A on the packaging?
On the A stanza is a set. So
Okay.
B standing for the background. C, it used to be a single, but we don't have a single stamp anymore.
Okay. What about an M on the left and a D on the right?
That means it's good for the magic mushroom.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's a new. The old package, it didn't have it. So the M is for the magic mushroom. You know, because the magic mushroom cannot work with the shadow stamps, right?
Right.
So magic mushroom is work well with a detail stamp or for the background for blending.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like it for backgrounds.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, the background for
for the
sure.
magic mushroom. Yeah.
Okay,
So
and then somebody also is asking if you ship international because the site says you don't.
Well, we used to do the international, but the shipping, you know, due to the COVID or shipping costs become triple to international. And then the last month, I actually had some promotion to Australia. The sales was $60. The shipping is $66.
Oh, geez.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that'd be no.
So at the least
Yeah.
moment, we are not really willing to. We can send it to international, but we have to do the like a menu different way to do it. I will call if they interested to purchase something is international. They have to send me an email first, and I will call them the shipping price first. But
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and then if they want to, and we can create the invoice to go continue. Yeah, so that's one of the reason we don't do everything is getting so expensive. The shipping, like
Yes.
the die cut, the shipping fee by the DHL is triple. Yeah, so
Ooh, yes.
yeah.
Thank you, Candace.
Thank you,
Oh,
Kenneth.
thank you, Candace. Okay, so for example, this stamp says B because it's background.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a beautiful background stamp that is awesome with the magic mushrooms. It's called Happiness.
Yep.
And then this one says A and S. What does the A mean again? I'm sorry.
It's a stamp set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. And I have the dies for that one too. So
Okay, guys, I need help. So this has, all right, so here's the, I'm kind of trying, I was just, kind of trying to do, I'm not good
Very
at color.
pretty, Stacy.
Thanks. So what should I do the frame? I don't know what color to do the frame. So people tell me what color I should do the frame.
Oh, she's asking the subscribers.
I
Thank
need
you,
help.
Star.
You don't even do the frame.
No,
That
I'm
looks
doing the
so
frame. I've
pretty
got to
already.
do the frame. I just don't know what the heck.
Wow.
Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Lynn.
guys.
Thank you, Star.
So tell me what my frame color should be. This is what mine's looking like so far.
Hold on, Stacy. Let me look here. Ooh, that's pretty,
using-
Stacy.
Bonnie want to ask me what do I use for blue. I use a glitter cardstock.
That's a
behind
great
the
idea.
framing
I'm
book.
going to steal that idea and get some glitter cardstock.
Wait, what
Did
is she
do?
using?
Wait,
What?
did she do? Hold on. Wait, what?
Wait, what? I know we're like, what? Hold on, I
Oh, I
gotta
finished
her background. Oh,
for my
pretty,
first part.
Chow.
Yeah,
See, I was actually gonna use, I think I'm gonna use some of the watercolor paper as my background.
That's
And I
that's
use
pretty.
another great
pearl less than
idea.
paper you sent me, Stacy. I'm not hoarding
is
the
it?
paper. I'm not hoarding the paper.
Good
I'm
girl.
hoarding it.
I'm hoarding it.
No, don't hoard it. I have plenty more where that came from. My
Oh.
gosh.
Oh, you guys, I have some pretty blue foil.
Raymond Brown.
Oh, yeah,
I
that
want to
would look
know
great.
what Lisa's sticker maker is. The Crayola sticker maker.
How she attached her die cut is what she was using. Okay, I'm gonna do it in brown. Somebody said brown, and that's a good idea. So I'm gonna do
Okay.
brown.
Brittany Weaver. Thank you so much, Brittany.
Thank you, Brittany. Now I'm getting my Gemini Junior plates together here. So I've got this wonderful machine. And Lisa, the folks from the FSC, they went together and did a GoFundMe and helped me buy a Gemini Junior. They're so sweet. They're so sweet.
Are you kidding me? I got your email. Nope, I didn't get your email. Darla, thank you, Darla.
Oh, I love
Wrong
Darla.
button. I hit the wrong one.
I was gonna say, where's our sound effects?
I'm trying. Are you kidding me? I'm waiting for your email. Thank you, Darla. She sent in her address so we can send her a card. If you guys like getting cards, you may want to join our Foiling Snobs Club because every month we do a card swap, and the card swap has different themes, and you get about 5 people in your swap. So you're going to get about 5, you're going to send out 5 cards. You're going to get 5 cards back, and they're different themes every month, and you sign up every month and you can participate whenever you want to participate. So some people do it every month and haven't missed any. Some people just do it when they have time. But it's a really fun thing. We also have an extra swap this month, which is an ATC swap, if you guys want to sign up for that. But that's at the Foiling Snobs Club in our group. So hi, Erica. Hi, Cheryl. Belinda says there is a key on the website that tells what each letter indicates. Thank you, Belinda.
No, she's asking, is there
Oh,
a key
is there
on the
a
website?
key?
Yeah.
Read that wrong.
No, but I think I will working on that and post on my website to explain. They can see on the right side corner, there is a year that usually the year that I designed that stamp set. So you can see. Yeah, but I will working on one and post on the website.
All right. I see Tracy Fear is on. Hi, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Hey,
Hi,
Tracy.
June.
Everybody must have thought it was 8 o'clock for some reason.
I did not send you 10. Oh yeah, I did send you 10. Sorry, Tracy. But you were very amicable to it, and you did a great job. Thank you. She's talking about when I accidentally signed her up for 2 different card slots. She's like, I'm already on another one, but I'll do it. I'm like, okay.
Teresa, we are all just using whatever paper we have in our stash. I am using Hammer Mill paper on mine.
I'm using the glossy stuff that Lisa sent us.
I think that's Marco's. Well. I think that's Marco's digital gloss cardstock,
which is very similar to the Hamilco. Just FYI,
very similar to Hamilco.
No, sorry, I didn't get a name. There was a person say he bought the marker, he bought everything, it doesn't work. Is that like a
no? I think someone else has bought everything but your markers, and they just bought your
Jerry.
markers. Yep, that was Jerry.
Yes, so she's excited to try the markers.
Oh, so good, Jerry. You love them.
All right, so there's my reveal here.
Ooh, I love it, Ryan. Way to think
Ryan,
outside
that
the
looks
box.
so good. Wow.
Got to trim it down, but I also got the light and the dark now.
That's really nice.
Oh, thank you, Lisa.
So Diane of Oz is asking what markers I'm using on the stamp. So Diane, these are actually the Local King rubber stamp markers from her shop, from Lisa's shop. So they are specifically made for this purpose.
Well, but you know what? I love to sell my marker, but you don't really have to have those markers. It's really the stamps that make difference. So any kind of dye-based marker will work just fine. You want to color directly on the rubber stamp, you got to make sure you have the shadow stamp. If you don't, because after there's a viewer, somebody bought a stamp, the humming along stamp, and then she's stamping with the black impact, and then she sent me the picture and say, what's wrong with this stamp?
Right. I did that the very first time with the goldfish stamp or whatever it was that we had. I did that. I was like, oh, this is not this
he said, what's wrong? Why this stamp is all black, right? Because this is a reverse. But you know what? Is a lot of people, they still don't know there's the shadow stamp that exists. So that's why this channel, I'm sure through Nancy's channel, a lot of people realize, oh, there's a detail stamp, there's a shadow stamp.
I never knew they existed until we had you for Stamp Wars. So,
really?
yeah,
Wow.
I never knew these were a thing.
Oh, I am glad through your channel and the people now, they know there is a shadow stamp. Because when I was doing the show, in Canada, we don't have a scrapbooking show. Our market is very small. So we actually we kind of blending the Christmas show. My youngest customer is 3.5 years old.
Aww,
the oldest customer is 90. And then here is the best part. That 90 years old lady, when she starts stamping, she was 85. She come with her daughter. And then she say, my birthday. The lady who is 85 years old, she say, my birthday. I invite all my friends, come to my place. I bring all the material that they need, and I ask them to make me a birthday card.
Aw, how fun.
Yeah. So,
great idea.
Everybody can do it. And the young boy, they can do that too. And I found out actually this is stamping, the boys, they are doing better job than girls. Ryan, you know, I'm trying to. No, the boy is really doing the better job. More like I don't know. It's just like when we're doing the show, I found that all the young boys, they actually make the beautiful cards.
That's great.
This is a beautiful blue background. I mean, the blue paper. Is that mirror paper?
Yeah, it's mirror cardstock. Yep, okay. It's a blue color. Yeah.
This is so much fun to see all of you guys using the same stamps and create something totally different.
Yep, super fun. This is great.
Okay, are you kidding me? Has sent me her email. Check your email. Are you kidding me? You have won our first $20 gift certificate from Local King Rubber Stamps. Don't forget you have the 30% off coupon. And I think it's time for Tracy to pick a winner.
Oh boy.
Jerry, the ink I use is the Ombre Hero or Ombre Green ink.
Hey, Brat, I was just going to do that.
I stole your idea.
Well, I'm using, this one is Meadow. It's called Meadow.
I heard your idea. Ooh, I like that idea. Let me try it.
Got a donation from Kelly on PayPal.
Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Bonnie.
All right. So the first name I saw when I looked up was Michelle K.S. Michelle K.S. I just looked up at my screen and that's the first name I saw.
Michelle K.S., please email us at foilingstabsclub@gmail.com so that I can send you a $20 gift certificate for Local King Rubber Stamps.
Congratulations, Michelle K.S. Thank you, Bonnie. Thanks.
Wow, that looks pretty cool.
Thanks. I'm
gonna make it for those of you guys who have not won yet, we have 5 gift certificates to give out. So we have 3 more to do, but you have a 30% off discount code. That 30% is only for our viewers this evening. It is only good until tomorrow. And the code, Elizabeth has been linking for you guys, the website and the code. 30% off only for our viewers until tomorrow. So don't waste. Ryan, what did you use to color your black card? Bonnie wants to know.
Ryan.
I think he stepped away for a minute.
Oh, we lost Ryan.
Nancy, so you haven't met Chow yet?
No, I plan on going to visit Chow next year after she has her baby. We just found out Chow is having a baby girl.
Yay!
And so I'm gonna go visit her next year. We have a Amazon baby registry on our Foiling Snobs Club. If anybody would like to donate for Chow's sprinkle, you can go to our Foiling Snobs Club and you can donate by purchasing something on her registry or just donating a gift card to help Chow out. Chow has a little boy now, Kyle, who is 6. And as Chow mentioned before, she is a stay-at-home mom. So her husband is the breadwinner of the family. And just so you guys know, Chow, don't get offended here if I tell everybody your business, but he is the breadwinner of the family. And Chow's mom, brother, Chow, and their son Kyle, they all live together. So he is the one taking care of everybody in the house. So Sin, you're an awesome husband. You're a great man. But Chow only has boy baby stuff. So we threw together this baby sprinkle, and Chow has already been getting gifts. So thank you guys for donating through the Amazon site through her baby sprinkle. And we will have a baby shower, virtual baby shower for Chow. We think July. Is that what we said? June, July?
I think
Thank you, everybody.
end of June, beginning of July.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it.
In case anybody wants to know, I grabbed another Local King rubber stamp from my stash. It's called Words. And I stamped it in light pink ink on my pink paper. So it looks like a monotone effect. So we'll see how that looks with our beautiful hummingbirds and flowers. We'll see if that looks okay. I think it's going to look pretty good.
Yes, I do have a full house. Thank you. I received a lot of gifts already. Thank you.
Yeah, that looks good.
Somebody asked how many cards you have to make. This isn't Stamp Wars, so we're just pretty much making whatever
We're
we
just
want.
having fun, chit-chatting. Ryan, when you get back, where they want to see if you can hold your card up closer to the camera, and they want to know what black ink you use.
Sure. So I just spritzed the surface of my card panel here with some shimmer, sheer shimmer spray, and it's basically just a really, once it dries, it'll leave, instead of leaving water droplets, it's actually going to leave a little bit of sparkle in its place. So I thought I need a little bit of bling, of course, a little bit of shimmer, and then just gotta hit that really quick. And then as my matting layer, I'm going layers for this one because I think it needs a little bit of metallic, and I have a very tight border on my card base, my black card base, with some copper metallic cardstock from Tim Holtz, and it'll look like that when it's kind of all done. So very kind of clean and classic for
Very
me, at
pretty.
least. I don't know. It's
Yes.
kind of bold, and
Gorgeous.
and then the other one's
Well,
going
are
to be
you
very kind of subdued and very watercolory and rustic. So
Are You Kidding Me is asking if she can donate money to Chow.
Are you kidding me? Email me later at Foiling Snobs Club, and we will talk about that.
Thank you.
I'm seeing where that name is. That
Mhm.
name is kind of, I don't know.
Yep.
It's little. It's very coy and hilarious in a sense.
Yes. Lisa, they want to know what they want to see your cards, Lisa. They want you to hold them up and show them to everybody.
Okay. Oop. So the first one, I kind of just cut the partial like this. I use the outline die cut to cut just a partial. And then I just use the detail die, cut the piece of scrap paper. And I use this scrap paper as a stencil to create all the pattern paper.
What a great idea.
Here. And then this one, I just use a magic mushroom, kind of rubbing some color on top. And I use the same stamp Tracy used, is the Wars background stamp. And I just put the just die cut the black glossy cardstock.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, and then this one, I just, I didn't call it the frame. I just call it the fuchsia in the 2 hummingbird. And then I cut the heart shape. Ooh, here.
Wow, those are gorgeous.
And then I am working on the other one. Okay, and then this is the one, see, is on acetate. So I use the outline die cut to cut the piece of acetate and the detail die cut. So I use that acetate to support that detail die.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Great
That's a great
idea.
idea.
Great
Wow.
idea.
So for those double die, the outline die and detail die, there's too many different way to play. You know, sometimes people always ask, so Lisa, what's special? What's your stamp and other people's stamp? What's the difference between your Local King's die cut and the other people's die cut? So Local King's die cut is most of the die cut you buy is like this, right? It's just have outline. So you die cut it, they have a big wide gap between your die cut and the image. So for the Local King's die cut is to have the detail die. So the detail die cut, they really don't have that gap between your die cut line and your stamp image. But
There's no offset. It's really close.
Yeah,
right.
but if you want to have that die cut, like that wide gap, there's the option. So you can use this one. You can use a double die too. So there's too many different ways to play. And then those kind of double die, these die cut, I'm sure most of you guys may be wondering, say, how come Lisa, your die cut is not completely cut? How come there's a little hinge is still attached? So when I design this die cut, I actually want to create a shaker card. So I leave that little hinge over there. So you can decide you want to break it off or you don't want to break it off. If you don't want to break it off,
that's very clever.
Yeah, you can just mount a piece of acetate under and then you can make a shaker card. Let me go take a look if I can find a sample. I will be right back.
Cool.
That's a great idea. It's very versatile to think of that with the dies, and then all you do is just trim it off. It's a great idea. Let me see if Michelle sent us her email so we can give her gift card. Wow, thank you guys so much. We have quite a few PayPal donations and we've gotten some super chats. We really do appreciate that. We do have lots of prizes coming up that we'll be mailing to you guys. So all of that money does go back into the FSC to help us ship all of the prizes out. We love sharing with you guys. So thank you guys so much for your super chats and your PayPal donations.
Okay, I'm back. I couldn't find the hummingbird, but here is an example. Ooh, here, see this frog? So because that little hinge is still attached to your paper, so you just seal with a piece of acetate, and then you can make any kind of shaker card. So your shaker card is not just like a simple windows anymore. You can use those kinds of stamp to create a different kind of shaker card. Hope that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Whew.
Hey, Michelle KS. If you are still here, Michelle, please email us your address at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com so that we can send you a $20 gift certificate. Oh, I just got it. I got it. Okay, Michelle, I'm going to send you your code.
Michelle is one of Local King's top fan. Very royal.
Right.
Wow.
All right.
Hey, Nancy.
Yes.
How many stamps do you have?
How many stamps of what?
I mean, like a rubber stamp. Rubber stamp. How many rubber stamp you have? I want to know everybody how many.
Not enough. Not enough.
I have
Lisa.
no idea.
That's the answer.
There's no.
I can tell you that I'm moving into the second drawer of Local King rubber stamps. I have one
I think she
full
wants-
drawer and now expanding into a second drawer.
Well, not just me. I mean, like all.
She wants
this-
to know all of them.
Well,
of
I
them.
don't think I have as many as I think I have because I have a particular style. So if I don't like a certain style, I don't buy them. I don't keep them. I don't use them. So I will say my top companies are Kitchen Sink Stamps, Local King Rubber Stamps, Hero Arts, some Technique Junkies. Those are my favorites. Altenew are my favorites right now. I've kind of started to de-stash, and the companies I no longer purchase from, I've started to give away. But I think you learn as your style evolves, the longer you do this. I don't like silicone stamps. I prefer rubber stamps or photopolymer stamps. So if a stamp is a silicone stamp, I won't buy it if I know it's silicone. So I think that everybody goes through this phase where you buy everything because you think it's all cool and it's on sale. And then you realize, okay, I'm never going to use that stamp. Why did I buy it?
Nancy
So
taught me that. I think she
gotten
taught a
very
lot of
particular with
people
who
that.
who I stash in my room.
Hey Nancy, but how I don't have a clear stamp, but how can you tell is a polymer stamp or a silicone stamp?
That's a great question. I actually had to make a video on that because they look the same, right? So the best way I can tell you is when you have a photopolymer stamp, there is a smell. There's a little bit of a chemical smell to it. So the way that photopolymer is made is photopolymer comes in a gel base. It's like hair gel. It's very thick. It's very sticky, like honey. And it goes through ultraviolet lights, and then it will solidify to the consistency we need to make stamps. Silicone stamps are made through a mold system, very similar to rubber stamps. So silicones come in a sheet and they mold it. Silicone is designed to resist moisture. So with silicone stamps, it's a little bit of an inferior stamp because it's designed, think about when we fix our bathtubs, what do we use? We use silicone around the edges of the bathtubs. So silicone is much cheaper. They just mold it, so it's an easier process. So that's why it's a little bit of an inferior stamp. Silicone stamps are also very stretchy. So when you have a silicone stamp, it doesn't have a smell to it. It doesn't usually accept the ink very well, and it's very stretchy and hard to get off of the plastic, off of the acetate. Photopolymer stamps have a little bit of a chemical smell to them, which does go away. They do generally stain, which is a good thing because then you'll know that it's a photopolymer stamp because it stains. But they do tend to stamp better because they accept ink better. In all cases, I do recommend what you said earlier with using a little bit of an eraser to prime your stamps. I also recommend, if you're having a hard time with stamping, not only prime with an eraser, but use your Versamark ink. So Versamark ink is very sticky ink. It goes into the stamp and it fills in the porous surfaces of the stamp, and it primes your stamp to be a little easier to accept ink. So if you're having problems with ink beating up on a stamp and you're not getting a good, clear, crisp image, use a little Versamark before you stamp with it and an eraser, and that will help prime your stamps to work out a little better.
Bravo! You're awesome.
She nailed it.
I don't know the difference.
That's a spiel that I've heard, and that's what kind of drew me to Nancy. I was like, all right, because as a beginner, Nancy is so tangible as a YouTuber.
Mm-hmm.
But she also knows all the advanced stuff too. But she always kind of I don't know, she offers all the beginners where to start.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you follow her journey, because she has, I don't know, over 1,000 videos now on your channel.
I don't know. I have a lot.
I mean, there's an evolution, but she's always catering to the beginner because she knows that the beginner is going to be the one that latches on to this craft and it's going to keep it alive.
Correct.
But
Yep.
Nancy, when did you create your first video, YouTube video?
I guess it's been about 6 years now. So when I was with my daughter's father, he has 3 other children from his first wife, and they were around 10, 12 years old, and they live over an hour and a half away from us. So when they would come and visit me, they would want to make cards and do stamping. And so my stepdaughters, obviously living an hour and a half away, I would give them boxes of stuff and say, go home and play with all this stuff, but they didn't know what to do. So I said, well, I'll make a YouTube video and you guys can watch the video and learn that way. And it turned out that they did eventually give me all the stuff back because they outgrew it, but I did not outgrow making the videos. And, being a car salesman, I've been in the car business for 20 years, you guys. So I understand that a lot of people unfortunately get taken advantage of in the business that I'm in. And when I was a salesperson, I wanted to make sure that I was fully educated with what I was selling and what I was presenting to my customers, because I didn't want my mom to get taken advantage of. I don't want my neighbors to get taken advantage of. So I was the same way as a salesperson. Is when I sold you a car, I wanted to make sure that I got a car that worked for your needs as well as your budget. I didn't want to sell you a car just because it was cool and I was going to make a big fat commission off of it, because then I know you're going to find out eventually and you're going to talk poorly about me. So I always wanted to make sure that I got good referrals and had a good experience with my customers. So that kind of transferred into this with the YouTube is, I'm a single mom. I have a single income. I have a 8-year-old, a 14-year-old, and now my mom is living with me. So I do not get support from either of the kids' fathers, because honestly, I don't need it to maintain my lifestyle, but at the same time, I'm still very budget conscious. So of course, I would love to be able to splurge and say, hey, I'm going to go buy this, this, and this. But I try to be very conscious of my budget. I try to buy things that I need, or I look and say to myself, do I have something that would work that's similar? And I think a lot of people don't realize how many things they already have purchased that's sitting in a box or a drawer somewhere or in the back of a cabinet somewhere that they never thought about getting out because somebody showed a really cool YouTube video and said, hey, go buy the newest, latest, and greatest thing. And so I wanted to make sure that I help to represent those people. So just like Ryan said, new people that just didn't know any better, new people that I want to help grow this craft industry. We often say, where is scrapbooking going to be? Where is card making going to be in the next 10, 15, 20 years? No one prints pictures out anymore. Everything's on the newest cell phone. I mean, my new cell phone has 100 zoom camera on it, you guys. So where's this industry growing? And I think card making is very close to my heart, because when I was a kid, I was a stationery dork, and that's what Stacy and I talk about. We love calligraphy pens. We love stationery. We love the first day of school because we got new book bags, papers, scissors, pens. And so that love has always stuck with me. And I want to make sure that the people that are in this are in it for their own enjoyment. It's been a stress relief for me to go to my happy place and be able to share this, but also the love you guys give back to me when I get those emails and happy comments, and I get happy mail. I mean, I have these beautiful cards that I just got today. When you guys send me stuff, I save all of these and I cherish them because I learn from you guys as much as you guys learn from me. And if I can teach you something and you can learn something to make something beautiful, you never know who that's going to come close to. Somebody's going to put the card that you made in their sock drawer, and 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now, they're going to cherish it still. So I love the emotional connection to it.
Question.
Go ahead.
Lisa used the Crayola sticker maker, and there were a lot of people asking questions about what was that.
You know
and
what?
I need to step out for a minute. I'll be right back.
Okay. You know what? I am not trying to sell like this is unbelievable. I wish this happened to my video, because my video, I worked so hard to create a card. I probably get a 300 viewer. This sticker maker, I have 11,000 views in like 3 days.
Wow, that's
You know,
awesome.
The story is that I was creating one card, and then I need to glue the vowel. And then I can't find let me just find the box. And then I can't find the perfect glue to glue the vowel because they all leave the mark. And
Yes.
and I was talking about this issue in my video. And then so my wonderful viewers, they always say, oh, you can try this, you can try that. So in the beginning, people tell me to try these Xerox.
Yeah.
One, it's expensive. The refill is expensive too. And
Correct.
then they only working like 2 inches. So it's too small. If I have a die cut bigger
They
than
have
2
all
inches,
different sizes actually.
yeah,
Of the Xyrons.
they are very pricey. I mean,
Yes,
very
they
cheap,
are.
you know?
Yep.
And then I was kind of research on Amazon, and one day these pop out. These Silicone Stamps sticker markers pop out. And then I think these must make sense. So I purchased one, and I just found out it was so perfect. So I created a video, and this video have 11,000 views.
Wow.
So yes, this is the one I'm using, but so if you are interested, there is a video, you guys can find all the information, and then a lot of my viewers leave the comment what kind of refill, because they don't sell the refill. They work well, they are cute, they have this kind of silicone rubber mat, but it's not necessary. If you have a piece of silicone rubber mat, you can just use your rubber mat, and this is just those kind of micro glue dot sheets. And then I put a little tab here, so that way I don't get a sticky fingers. It is kids sticker makers, but I think it's just cute, and I found out it worked well for me. So a suggestion. And then I think in Canada it's $16.99, and in US I think it's only $11.99. They come with 20 refill sheets. And then when you use these kind of detail die cut, you just put on top. You don't have to use a glue to go everywhere. I found out it's useful. Yeah. So there you go. It is.
I thought it was great when you said get a sticky sheet and get a brayer. I was like, oh, I was ready to go to the Crayola factory and buy a whole bunch of these, but you said get a silicone sheet and a brayer, and I thought, oh, why didn't I think of that? Yeah, no, actually it's I can't take the credit. Well, it's my viewers, Nancy, I'm sure you are like me. You read all the comments that your viewer leaves to you. Sometimes they are genius. Like you say, they probably learn a lot of things from your channel, but we learn a lot of things from them too. So that's all about it. Okay. So this one, the problem is they are not super sticky because they are for kids, right? Right,
so
they're for kid stickers, right?
Yeah, they don't want you put some permanent ink. All the kids stick on their wall. It's going to drive the parents crazy. Right. So I think by purpose, they make these not really sticky. Correct. So, and my viewers say you can buy these artist tag, and then this one works okay. Is a little bit stickier than the kids sticky maker, but those sticky specs, they are super sticky. I found out when I put my die cut on top, if it's detailed die, I have an issue to peel off. Okay, so we are not selling this machine, just you ask and I answer. There you go. Yay. Well, I think it's time to pick another winner. So how about Ryan, pick a winner.
All right. Do I just have to
just pick it however you want?
Pick a commenter?
Sure, whatever.
Melissa, you can get microfiber towels in the local car cleaning section of your big box stores. This is what I use. And even though they get all inky, You throw them in the wash. They don't get moldy. They don't leave little hairs behind. They do a great job with cleaning. Just a little spritz of water, a little stamp conditioner works great. And I wash them every couple weeks. I throw them in the wash and they just work great. And no, wasting paper towels or baby wipes. So microfiber towels, get them in your big box stores in the car cleaning section.
All right, I'm going to pose a question and I'm going to pick the first person that comments in the live chat. FSC just had a birthday. Does anybody know what date that birthday was?
I don't even know that answer.
Our first birthday.
I do.
I do.
I do.
That's so funny, Nancy.
That's why you have us, Nancy.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
I just send out the birthday cards when Stacy sends me the list. Okay. I can't even remember my kids' birthdays.
Darla Pinkerton, first one,
Pinkerton.
She's the
March
only one so far.
23rd.
Is
There
that the
she
correct
is.
answer?
That's my girl, Darla.
Darla, please email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com and I will send you your $20 gift certificate.
Woo!
Yes, June, I have micro.
That is very fun, by the way.
What was fun, Ryan?
Just picking winners is just very fun.
Then
Well,
I'll
we
let
got
you
a
pick
lot
my
When
more
it's like
winners
that.
to go.
When it's like that, it's just very fun.
You can pick the next winner too then. You can pick
Okay.
my winner.
All
So
right.
I have, let's get the giveaway stamps that I have.
I made a
Everyone's
shaker
watching
card.
me.
All right, Chow.
What?
How you overachiever, you.
Overachiever.
Well, Chow, this is not a tip, but it's good that you're practicing because, Stamp Wars in May
Ryan,
is my Stamp
shut the
Wars.
hell up.
So
no,
just putting that out in the universe.
Ryan. I've never done a shaker card and I do not want to do it.
Thank
first time.
you, Yvette.
You brat.
Thank you, Yvette, for the super chat. And if you guys want to donate through PayPal, it's on the home screen in the top right corner. You can donate through PayPal, and that way YouTube doesn't get a big fat chunk of it.
All right. Here's my card. I finally finished my one card. So I used my.
That looks beautiful with the purple.
I know.
I love how you did
Wow.
yellow with your birds. See, mine all look the same.
Oh,
Now I
wait.
look at yours and I'm like, oh my gosh, it really popped.
Stacy, can I ask
What?
you? Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What's your table? Your table surface is so pretty.
It's contact paper.
She
on a
gets
piece of
that a lot.
vinyl. If I don't like that, I can flip it over and I've got a different color underneath.
Oh, is it paper? It's not.
Yeah,
like
it's contact paper.
oh,
It's shelf liner.
Shelf liner, yeah.
Oh,
Wallpaper.
you smart. Where can we get that? Home Depot?
Amazon, Home Depot,
Amazon.
yeah. I got a
Look
bunch
at
of
mine,
different ones
Lisa.
from Amazon.
I
I
got
know.
it too.
I was amazing. Oh, the beautiful,
Look at my sky.
Look how pretty. I had it
Yep.
first. I had it
Yes,
first.
she did. She gave me the idea.
And they both gave me the idea. I have sky cloud.
Oh, what's this one called again? Sorry.
Shelf liner.
Shelf
shelf
liner,
liner. Oh,
contact
Mine was like
paper.
Contact
wallpaper
paper,
on
yeah.
Amazon too.
shelf liner. That totally makes
And
sense.
it's really good too because it wipes right off with the ink. So it's
Yeah.
Just don't
waterproof.
heat emboss on it. I'll give you that tip.
Don't-
It's
Yes,
don't
or
heat
use your
emboss on
mink on it. Don't use your mink directly on it either.
Yeah.
It'll eventually flatten back out, but yeah.
That looks
right.
so pretty.
Thank you. I love it too. I love wood
And
grain.
your cards, it looks, the background looks so pretty too. There's
Thank
so much
you.
fun. Can you guys invite me back again?
Yes.
1,000%,
so
Lisa.
I also
1,000%.
did some
Lisa,
ombre.
you're not allowed to retire. I am going to make videos for you forever.
Really? Well,
Yes.
I'm kind of lazy, I wanna play. I don't want to work. And
We'll
then
make
it's
work
Yes.
play.
pretty and
So,
then-
Lisa, can I ask you another, like, deep question?
Absolutely.
So, so since you've kind of turned your craft into a profession,
Yep.
you said you were looking for a new hobby. So, do you not turn to crafting anymore, or do you turn to it less because now it's your profession?
Well, this car making, it used to be my hobby, but it become like a full-time job. Nancy probably know, creating this YouTube, maybe it's just 20 minutes, but Nancy doesn't editing her video, but I add my video. It took me probably few hours to prepare a video. So it is like a full-time job.
Mhm.
Right. And I think we all can relate that we all love to craft. It's the YouTube aspect of it. It's the producing, it's the video, it's the editing, it's all that stuff that really becomes the work. And then you have to find balance just to actually craft and just, not worry about, being filmed or, on camera.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. But Ryan, because I want to ask you, because you are going to turn this become to your full-time job, right? Is that correct? You were mentioned?
In whatever capacity I can try to kind of fit into, yes, that's my goal. I'm not sure what my end game is, to be honest with you. Whether it's just, on a lucrative design team or being a designer myself, I'm not exactly sure, because I'm just, this is a brand new ecosystem for me too. I'm just trying to find my niche and my voice in a lot of ways. So
Oh, thank you, Michelle Cass.
Good for you, because because I'm really blessing that I am doing something I love and then made enough money, and then it changed my life. So I'm not kidding about the retiring part, because my husband used to in the construction. So we financially, we are very steady. We don't have to worry about it anymore. But my problem is I'm kind of struggling, because now, because I've been doing these build out my business for the past 12 years. And then now I don't know beside these what I can do. And then sometimes I'm lost. When I'm in my studio, I'm okay. I'm so happy. But I spend like 8 hours in my studio. But after that, I don't know what to do. I don't have a hobby. I don't know. So every day I'm just saying, I'm bored.
Yep.
How come?
Well,
men
if you
never
need
complain?
like a new TV show to get into, you can definitely talk to Nancy or Tracy, because that is definitely a hobby of all of ours when we ever have the spare time. So
Yeah, because
Thank you, Darla.
I'm sure you guys are waiting the time that you can get here and play with your friend, right?
Yes.
But for
Yes.
me, I am
Yes.
doing this all the time. But this is fun for me. This is absolutely so much fun for me. But besides this, I really don't know what I'm doing. Especially now.
who do you
But
have
I
as a
think that-
peer? Who do you have
Maybe
as a
she
peer,
needs to
Lisa?
join our calls.
I think so.
Well, but the thing is that I think Lisa's hung up because she doesn't play with other stamps. She only plays with her own. And she needs to play with like other stamps. So yeah, if she were like on our call
Well-
and she could actually craft and hang out and just do whatever she wanted.
I can play.
She's
other
going to be
people's
playing
stamps
with
too.
some foiling soon.
Are we
'cause I'm
doing
gonna be-
this?
Yes,
I'm
yes.
gonna be
Are we
shipping her
doing
some
this?
foiling.
This
Yeah,
is awesome.
I love to get into the foil stuff, and then so I never think like my business is going this far, because when I found my husband, I say, well, thanks God, I don't have to work anymore. I am going to be a housewife. I'm going to just have my dog and relax. I didn't know it, and then the first stamp I bought from the Michaels, I said, oh, this is so much fun. And then you know how addictive this rubber stamp, right? Once when you buy one, boom, you get like a 200. And then I say, why you keep buying other people's stuff? You went to art school, and then I say, ding, that's good. If I can design my own stamp, I will never have to buy the stamps anymore. That's how I started my business. And then I didn't know I end up to work for the past 12 years, never worked that hard in my life. I supposed to be a white housewife, do nothing.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, you're
so-
doing a lot of things, and
Well.
it's definitely paid off, and we are very thankful for you.
Yeah,
Yep.
but now I really need some fun time. And
Aw.
I can play other people's stamp too. I have to find the name, but the just name is already taken. I have to find some unique name.
You might need
Yes.
I think foiling is kind of where we have to land with you, because I think that's kind of
Well,
a
we're
very
gonna get her there.
contrast
Yep.
to just
We're
stamping.
gonna get her there. I
Yeah,
am gonna show you
I
guys
got
a little.
everything I need,
Yeah.
the foil stuff. Yeah, and definitely. Yeah, please invite me. I like to play with you guys.
I want to show you guys something Lisa sent me. She's not selling these yet, but I'm
Is it
trying to
toner
talk
ink?
her into it.
Is it
I'm
toner
trying
ink?
to talk her into it.
No, shut up, Ryan.
So Lisa sent me her background stamps that
That's
she
the first shut
printed
up
out.
tonight.
She printed these out as toner images, and I don't have them
You've
foiled
been
in front
good
of
so
me,
far.
but wow, did they look beautiful. So I think if Lisa were to go into the foiling industry and print these toner images, or even sell them as, you know, PDF images that we could print at home, I think that the FSC would
Yes.
completely support her in
Yes.
that endeavor. So something for you to think about, Lisa. If you want to sell these, or you want to sell the PDF and we'll print them at home, I think that a lot of people would support you and purchase those.
Yep,
It's time
I
for
agree.
another winner. Stacy.
Ryan,
Alrighty.
go for it, Ryan.
Next
He has so much
question.
fun.
I do. It's a lot of fun. I feel like I'm Erica Post when it comes to Catherine
like,
Pooler's
all right,
lives, because
This
she's like,
person is going to
Maybe.
win. Before you ask the question, this
Uh-huh.
person is going to win the background stamp Perfect Storm. It's a brand new red rubber background stamp. It is called Perfect Storm. You can see these beautiful waves on there. So the next winner, when you answer the question, this is what you will be winning.
all right. I'm going to ask a question, and the first one that answers correctly in the live chat is going to win it. My question is, what province does Lisa live in? She mentioned it right when we joined her tonight. So
I know the answer.
Habit chow.
ciao.
So funny.
It starts with a B.
Michelle.
Michelle says that.
Second. Shut up, Ryan.
Oh, thanks,
She's
Michelle.
keeping track.
All right, looks
Darla?
like Darla again. Wow.
gee.
Well, Darla just won, so let's pick someone
All
else
right.
next.
All right,
Next.
sounds good.
So I'm still watching. Nobody.
Maureen.
Oh, Maureen. There you go.
Maureen Pryor, you are the winner.
Maureen Pryor. Maureen, if you do not already have this stamp, it is coming your way. Please email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. For those
Okay.
of you guys who just joined us, congratulations. You've joined Stamp With Me with Local King Rubber Stamps. And because you guys are such awesome subscribers, Lisa has given us a 30% off discount code, only good until tomorrow, only for our subscribers. So the discount code is NSLKSWM30. I will leave that up there so you can write it down. And our wonderful admin Elizabeth will post for you guys the website and the code for you. We have already given away 3 $20 gift certificates. We've given away a stamp set. We have much more stuff to give away here. So what
Should we go into like
jumping-
our cards?
Yeah, I'm
Nancy.
going to
Talk about 'em?
actually switch the camera view to
Nancy,
viewer mode.
Nancy.
Yes.
One viewer had question. How come people were answering before Ryan asked?
I think she's on a delay. Maybe she needs to jump
Yep.
forward to the
Yes.
current comment. She's probably
Slide
watching
your
like
bar
2
all
or
the way
3
to the right.
minutes. Well, she's
The
probably
video-
watching 2 or 3 minutes behind everybody
Yeah,
else.
the
Yes.
video is behind, but the comments are not. So yeah, definitely
That has
Yeah.
happened to me before. So
Yeah, so if you are new to YouTube, if you tap the right side of your screen, multiple taps, it will fast forward you to get you onto the current time.
Yep. Yep. But Ryan, maybe you want to just pick somebody next time instead of that, like, because it gets controversial. So.
Okay. Well, hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to go switch you guys to viewer mode so you guys can each talk about your cards, what kind of paper you used, what kind of inks you used, and then we're going to have more giveaways to come. So let me go do that real quick.
That's okay, Belinda. We're going to do it a different way. We won't ask a question. We'll just pick a name.
All right, so it's going to switch over to speaker mode. And Tracy, why don't you go first? And if everybody else
Darla says she likes questions. Yes.
Wait, what's a speaker mode?
Okay.
What does that mean?
So on Zoom, because I'm talking, my screen will show. Only my screen will show.
Oh, okay.
So everybody else should be on mute and not talking. And I'll talk about the cards that I made.
Oh, so I have to put on the mute now?
Yes, please. Yes. And we'll just let Ryan do questions and answers on his channel. We'll stick to just picking random folks. Okay, so first of all, I have to show you guys something. You know, it was recently my birthday, and one of our subscribers, Bonnie Blake, sent me this card. Look, you guys, look what she did. Look how pretty it is. Bonnie, I'm so proud of you. Your card making is just lovely. And I'm so excited that you sent me a birthday card using this stamp set. And she said that Margaret and I were playing and wanted to try this before we do it together. So I'm thinking she's talking about Margaret from Australia. So how cool is that when we get to make friends and stamp together and play together? So thank you, Bonnie. You did a great job. So for my card tonight, I just used the markers to color in my flowers and my hummingbirds. I made my hummingbirds like teal and green. And then I used this mirror foil cardstock for the background. And it's really pretty. And then I took one of the Local King rubber stamps and I stamped it in the background. I don't know if you can see that because it's a monotone effect. I used some Do-Si-Do ink from Catherine Pooler and I stamped the background there. So there's a lot of things going on here, but I really like how that turned out. And then last night I made sort of a prototype. I was my practice session and I think it turned out really nice. I was kind of borrowing from Bonnie's design theme with the black. So thank you, Bonnie, for giving me that idea. And those are my two cards. And I know that I'll be making a lot more cards with this beautiful stamp set. Thank you so much, Lisa. It's been so much fun getting to know you.
Wonderful. How about Chow?
The first card I used in the Local King marker to color in my image. And I use the blue glitter cardstock for the background, and I'm using the Pro Lesson paper Stacy sent me, and I'm trying not to hoard pretty paper. And the second one, I did a shaker card. I use Hero Art Ombre ink for my image, and I use a glitter, white glitter cardstock from the back and a foil mirror card, and make a fast shaker card. Thank you.
Well, Chow, while you're here, I'm going to ask you to pick a winner.
Okay, let me close my eye. Point. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Hold on. DANEALFLETCHER.
Danielle Fletcher. Danielle Fletcher, please email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. You have just won a $20 gift certificate to Local King Rubber Stamps. Yay. All right. How about Ryan? You want to go next?
Sure, yeah. Can you hear me, guys? Okay. So the first card I finished, I had to be very careful because I was dealing with black ink, and then hold on, I'm just adjusting my screen there. Okay. I had to deal with black ink. So basically what I did is I used the literally every marker. As you can see, they're all out of all out of the case here. So I used every Local King rubber stamp water-based marker, and I stamped it down. It took me a lot of time because I did not use glossy paper like I should have. I was already too deep into it to make that realization. I actually was using the mixed media white stock, Tim Holtz paper that I love to use, which was great. I mean, it just took a little bit of time to restamp it. And then once I stamped it with the dye inks, I also stamped it with Versamark and covered it in some clear embossing powder. And then it was all on a white background, of course. And then what I did is I used some black soot distress ink over the entire top, little, emboss resist, and wiped off the excess. And then I just matted it on some copper metallic cardstock here, and then on a black card base. And then this card was actually just a secondary card, which I actually love the way it turned out. It was basically the mono print, or the once you ink up a stamp of any sort, you can always spritz it with water if it's a water-based ink, and you can just restamp it and you get this beautiful watercolor stamping effect. And then I just kept it simple. I cut it down, I distressed the edges, I spritzed it with a lot of shimmer spray, and then I just have a couple sentiment strips from Tim Holtz. And that is it.
Ryan, I love how you always think outside the box. You're so creative with that. And I'm going to ask you to pick another winner. And this winner is going to get the Rice Lake stamp.
Okay. Should I just do it randomly, or?
Just pick a random name, please.
Okie dokie. Let me see. I'm going to go 2 clicks to the top and then 3 clicks to the bottom, and wherever my mouse lands, on Melissa Crawford.
Melissa Crawford, congratulations. You just won the Rice Lake stamp. Please email foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com so that we can ship this out to the mail to you. Congratulations, Melissa. Thank you, Ryan. And I believe it is Miss Stacy's turn.
Okay, I had to unmute. All right. Well, I'm still having fun over here because I made a bunch of panels. But the first one I did was
sorry, hold on.
Mute.
So sorry. I'm doing it.
All right. So the first one I did, I used the Local King rubber stamp markers, and I was mostly trying to kind of I'm terrible at coloring. My color selection is just, crazy. It's not the greatest. I have a hard time. That's like the hardest thing for me to do is figure out what color to color something. If I have something to look at, I call it R&D, which is like rip off and duplicate. In the card making world, it's also the case. But that's what I was trying to do, is just basically get inspiration from the picture on the front of the stamp set. So I tried to do that as best as I could. And then I have this beautiful wood grain paper pack that our FSC VIP gifted to me, and I love using it, and just adds so much with just so little. And then I also cut out on foam, sticky back craft foam. So I cut out the die cut so that I could pop it up, and that's pretty much, and then just put it on a craft cardstock for my base. And then this one was the one I was playing around with. I did a bunch of ombre inks. I have the Hero Arts ombres. I think Scrapbooking Made Simple had like a sale one time, and so I just went crazy and I got a bunch of different ones. And they're a lot of fun to play with. So that's exactly what I did. I just stamped it out in a few different ombre inks, and I was in the middle of cutting this one out. I'm getting ready to mount that one. But otherwise, this is what I put and I cut out the detailed die, and then I cut out the outline die and matted it that way on some more of the beautiful wood grain cardstock. And then of course there's a decal trimmer edge. Love the decal trimmer. So it's a lot of fun. And this is on regular cardstock. The other one was, where did it go? This is on the glossy cardstock. So you can see just a little bit different, but they still both worked great. Actually, I lied. This is glossy. I switched it over after that. So these are not glossy. But yeah, simple card. And I love how Ryan just tucked a sentiment like right here. That's a great idea, because I was looking at these trying to figure out where I would put a sentiment. And so I think a sentiment would fit nicely right there. Thank you, everybody. Yes, ombre inks are fun, especially if you're doing like a lot of cards. You can just slap down ombre inks on all of them and they all look different, but it's very quick.
Before you leave us, Stacy, please pick a winner. And this winner is going to win the actual stamp set we've been playing around with today. So this winner is going to win the Humming Along stamp and die combo set. Also a pack of the glossy paper that Lisa has sent to us. I want to thank Lisa again for her generosity with the giveaway stamps, with the giveaway gift certificates. So far, everyone has emailed in for their gift certificates so that they can go shopping and take advantage of the 30% off. I also want to say thank you to all of the PayPal donations. We just got like a whole bunch of them. So thank you guys for that. Make sure when you send a donation in, you email us your address so we can send you a card. But
Nancy, I don't want to interrupt you, but somebody asked, how do they make a PayPal donation while you mentioned that?
Oh, Chow just linked it.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Stacy, pick a winner. If you did not purchase this Humming Along stamp and die set yet, and you would love to win it, comment now so Stacy can pick a winner.
Oh, I already picked a winner, but okay. I guess I'll wait.
If you guys don't have the paper, it's very similar to Hamilco paper, and that's in my Amazon shop. It's a semi-gloss paper. It's not super glossy like photo paper. It's a semi-gloss paper. It's already cut down the card front size. It works great with the markers. It works great with soaking up inks, as well as working great with foiling. So if you don't have this paper, it's the same as Hamilco, you guys. So you probably might already have it.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna pick a random. I have Tracy Abrams. You are the winner of the Humming Along stamp set.
Congratulations, Tracy Abrams.
I had to check to see if I was on mute. Didn't hear anybody.
That's why I talk. That's why I said
it is, I must say, it is very hard to watch everyone talk about their cards and not have my own like reaction and like enthusiasm for it.
Yeah, everybody did a great job. Wow. So many wonderful ideas. It was like a explosion of creativity.
We're not done yet. Miss Lisa, can we see your cards?
Yes, please. Everybody go on mute except for Lisa.
Okay, go on mute, everybody.
Oh, mute. Can I, am I on? Okay. Okay, so the first one, sorry, I'm
Lisa,
mute, so...
I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah, your cards are upside down, so you just got to turn. There we go, perfect.
Okay, this is the first time I am doing the live, so I'm still trying to figure out how to set up my camera. Oh, so the first one, I just used the magic mushroom and used the memento ink pack and I just rubbed horizontal, few different color, and I just die cut the detail die with a glossy, black glossy cardstock, and that's what it look like. And this one is pretty similar. I just use a gold mirror paper, okay. And this one, I just use the outline die cut partial and put the detail die cut on top. And the inside, I just use a piece of scrap paper and then use this one as my stencil to kind of build out the pattern paper behind. I use a lot of the the acetate sheet. So this one, I just use the outline die cut in the back inside, so you can write down your love notes here. And then I use the detail die cut in the front on the piece of acetate, and I use the words background with stays on white because it's a material we need a permanent impact to stamp on top. And this one is a kind of folding card, and same thing, I use the outline die cut to holding this detail die cut. So it's kind of like a folding card like that. Oops. Like this. And this one, I just create a heart shape and using the Humming Alone stamp set, but I didn't cover the frame area. So that's it. So thank you so much to invite me join this stamp with me. I've had so much fun. Thank you so much. Hoping I will be back again.
I think your cards were beautiful. Yes.
Wow, Lisa. That is amazing. You did all those cards so quickly with so many different techniques. You're so talented.
I love how she did all the different ideas with the backgrounds too, because here I am. I'm just boring, stamping along here. I just stamped mine and colored them and cut them out. I did some on glossy paper, some on regular paper. This is the only one I did the background on, but watching you guys really sparked me to want to improve and think outside the box with all of my stamping. I just added some gems on mine. So you guys know I'm a quick crafter. So if you want to be like me and just make multiples, you can do that. If you really want to take the time and make more beautiful detailed cards, you can definitely do that. But I love how versatile this stamp set and die is. And I'm going to pick a winner for the last $20 gift certificate. Stacy's decal trimmers on the camera.
I can hear it. Yeah.
It has a unique sound.
All
Anais,
right,
you want to put us back on group view?
Yes, let me put us back on group, and then I will pick the last $20 gift card winner, and I will relay all of the names again. And then if those of you that want to hang around, we are going to pick our Stamp Wars winners.
Oh, that's right. All right, I need to go get
Nancy, your cards are beautiful. They turned out great.
All right, so that should flip back to gallery view for you guys in a second. And for the last winner, we're going to give away another $20 gift certificate. Thank you, Lisa, for sponsoring Stamp With Me. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gift certificates. Thank you for creating such beautiful stamps. We would love to do this again with you. And like I said, anything you need videos on, I am here for you. Our whole team is here for you. If you just want to hang out with us, you let us know. We'll invite you anytime.
I want to hang out with you guys.
Okay.
Thank you for the education too on all the stamp sets.
That you guys want to get hands on, just let me know, and I will be very happy to send it to you, and then you guys can play.
Yay! Thank you. That's so sweet.
You.
We love that.
All right, I see the comments coming through. If you are looking for a $20 gift certificate and you haven't already won tonight, let me see here. Scrolling. Stop. Cindy Irish.
Woo, Cindy. Woohoo.
Cindy Irish, you won $20 gift certificate to Local King Rubber Stamps.
Great.
Please email us with your address. Although I think we have Cindy's address.
We do,
So
but
I just want to go through again and name tonight's winners real quick to make sure that everybody heard their name being called. So Tanya is all, are you kidding me? Michelle KS, I've emailed you your code. Tanya, I've emailed you your code. Darla, I've emailed you your code. Maureen Pryor won the Perfect Storm stamp set. So Maureen, I got your address. Thank you so much. Danielle Fletcher won one of the gift certificates. I'm emailing that to you in just a moment, Danielle, so you can go do some shopping. Melissa Crawford won the Rice Lake stamp, and Melissa has sent us her address. Tracy Abrams has won the actual Local King rubber stamps, Hummingbird Stamping Along stamp and die combo, as well as the glossy paper we've been using. So Tracy, I need you to email us your mailing address so I can ship that out to you. And last but not least, Cindy Irish won the last $20 gift certificate. So we've given out $100 in gift certificates and 3 wonderful stamp sets, all from Miss Lisa. Please make sure you guys support her. Take advantage of the 30% off coupon code. That is until tomorrow only. Again, the code is NSLKSWM30. 30% off, you guys. Take advantage of that. Yes, it does ship from Canada, so this definitely takes advantage of the discount code to make sure that it covers that shipping for you. Lisa, thank you for joining us. If you want to hang out a little while longer, we're going to do more giveaways, but it is up to you.
Oh, I like to hang. Can I hang out with you guys? Love
yes,
you guys.
Absolutely.
I am willing to use other people's stamp to join you guys.
Definitely. Maybe we'll do a surprise Stamp Wars where we bring in some of our sponsors. What do you guys think about that?
That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Maybe we send Lisa a surprise stamp set and she has to play Stamp Wars and she doesn't know who it is.
That would be fun. Oh,
That would
See, we could get Lisa, Catherine
looking
Pooler, and
forward.
Simon all on the same Stamp Wars.
That would be
ooh.
awesome. That's a
be
great idea.
Yes.
All right. So for those of you that are sticking around to the last part of our show here, thank you, first of all, for hanging out with us. Again, thank you to our sponsor, Lisa. Her link is down below. Make sure you follow her on YouTube as well. She often does promotions for her YouTube viewers that she does not mention on her Facebook page or her website. So make sure you watch those videos because she does do discount codes. She also does card swaps, so it's wonderful when you get a card from Lisa. I got a beautiful little dog card. It was poking his head out of a window. It was super cute. So Lisa also does card swaps. But we're gonna start giving away prizes. Last week we did Stamp 2 weeks ago. We did Stamp Wars 10 and our sponsor was Unity Stamps. We still have a discount with Unity Stamps for a few more days. It's $10 off of a $50 purchase. It's good until the end of the month. And the code is Stamp Wars 10 at Unity Stamps. So go check them out. The stamp set that we used was called Hello Fresh Start. And we all made some beautiful cards during Stamp Wars. We had 2 hosts, Ryan because he was moving, and Chow because she was the original host. But we each made a follow-up video and we asked you guys to comment on the follow-up video. So if you have not seen those videos, make sure you check them out. And so now we're going to pick winners off of those videos for you guys to win some prizes. So Tracy, you look ready? You want to go first?
No, Stacy needs to go first. Thank you.
Okay, Stace, go first.
Tracy, if you're ready, you can go ahead and go because I'm just now.
I have to find my video.
Okay, me too. I gotta go, but I do need to, if I can, go first.
I'm trying to
go first. I gotta find my video.
I'm 100% ready. So
It takes
I'm
me to
ready.
Facebook comment
Ryan.
picker.
you ready? All right. So
Yeah, go ahead.
let me try this really quick. I'm gonna get fancy for a quick second. I don't want to do that.
Make sure you guys email us again at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. You must email us your physical mailing address. And I believe on this particular giveaway, it is US residents only.
All right. So on my video from last night, my live Beyond Stamp Wars 10, we have 89 comments. And I'm going to pick a random winner. So let's start the shuffle.
I'm ready to go now. So.
All righty. The winner is Marva Yem.
Oh, cool, Marva. That's
And
great.
she says, love how the card turned out. So happy for your new adventure and best of luck in your endeavors. My last move was 26 years ago to our second home, 10 blocks east.
This can be a pain sometimes when they're so close.
Almost to a fault, right?
Okay.
That was my question, by the way. I asked when the last time they moved and how far. So, all right.
All right, I'm ready to go. So
Okay, go ahead,
I'm
Stacy.
I'm doing my start. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so the question I asked, I used the different colors of the wood grain cardstock in my video, and I asked them which one they like the best. And Mary Mossman, Massman, she is my winner, and she says my favorite is the one you made, pink flower and turquoise sentiment. However, all of them are pretty. Thank you very much, Mary. Congratulations. Make sure you email boilingsnobsclub@gmail.com and give me your address so I can mail out your prize package.
Congratulations, Mary. We have Mary and Marva. All right, Tracy or Chow, go right ahead.
Chow,
That'll
do
get
you need
confusing.
me?
You ready? Go ahead.
I am ready. I already ran it through a random comment picker on this is YouTube random comment picker, and I had 72 comments, and my winner is, and I didn't ask them to say anything special. I just said leave a comment and you're entered into my random drawing. And my winner is Kathy Greer, Greear. She said 2 beautiful stamps and love the tool you use to set gems. It looks handy. I used a little
Jewel
tool like
picker.
this. No, I used maybe it was a jewel picker. I don't remember. Okay, thanks. Congratulations, Kathy. Kathy,
Good job.
please email us.
Very smooth, Trace.
Yeah, please email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail to claim your prize. Kathy Greer.
Okay, and for my winner, I picked the random comment from YouTube. I have 79 comments. The winner is Gloria Roof. I love the stencil and the color really make the stamp pop. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Gloria.
Gloria Wolf. Okay, I guess I'm
Yay.
last. And my winner is actually going to win the Stamp Wars stamp set. So you're going to get the beautiful florals and all the sentiments. Let me find my video. I'm a little behind the times. I did email everybody your local King Rubber Stamps code. So get to shopping, people. Hold on. There we go. What do? Copy the link. It's been so long.
What are you new?
It's been a while. Okay, I've copied the link. Random comment generator. Hold on, I'm a little slow here. My children will tell you when it comes to
Technology.
yes. I'm just excited to go outside and sit by my new fire pit. Okay, giveaway winner, YouTube. My question was, what did you think the flower was? Because we had a debate if it was a rose or a peony. And so it went back and forth all over. So let me get the comments. We had 109 comments. And the winner is Carmen Nunez. So Carmen Nunez, you won the actual stamp set from Unity. We want to thank Unity for sponsoring our Stamp Wars. And the next Stamp Wars will be in April. Stacy, we want to remind everybody of the date, time, and place of that.
That is April 10th?
11th, right?
11th?
Yes.
10th. I was right. 10th.
10th.
April 10th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am the host. If you have any ideas for sabotages, message me. Okay? Okay.
Erica, I just Facebook message you my email address. Thank you.
felt like that was
Alright.
directed towards me, Stace.
Yeah, they can be specific. I'm okay with specific to people like Ryan.
You have
I'm
to be
thinking
nice
how
to the
this-
pregnant
How he
lady.
doesn't know where anything is at in his room right now. That is going to be advantageous right
It's
there.
still a few weeks away. We've got a few more donations.
It's like
I want to
2
say
weeks away.
Not that
thank you
far
to
away.
these folks real quick. Please make sure you guys email us because we love to send you guys cards as a thank you. Miss Crystal, thank you. Erica, thank you. Our VIP sent another donation. I'm not going to say no thanks. We really appreciate that. Her comment is you need more shipping money for a great night and lots of fun. So yes, thank you. I do appreciate that.
Thank you.
We appreciate every single one of you guys. Make sure you give us a thumbs up before you leave. If your name was called tonight, make sure you email us at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. Make sure you join the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook. And make sure you follow Lisa at Local King Rubber Stamps on her YouTube channel. We have that link down below for you. And take advantage. We have 30% off. It is only good until tomorrow, you guys. And the code, again, it's at localkingrubberstamp.com, is NSLKSWM30. So thank you guys for playing along. Thank you to my team for having a lot of fun. Thank you, Lisa, for joining us.
Thank
Everybody
you,
be
Lisa.
safe. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
everybody.
Bye,
Lisa.
guys.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Thank you,
You're
Lisa.
You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you,
Bye.
You're
everybody.
welcome.
Bye.
Thank you so much.